Hey, thank you so much for tuning in today. Today, I just wanted to give you all three practical tips that you can use in your everyday life to set boundaries, or honestly, to start setting boundaries. Let's jump right into it, y'all. Tip number one is to verbalize your boundaries. It seems kind of obvious, but honestly, it can be kind of hard and intimidating to set your boundaries with certain people. Honestly, verbalizing your boundaries and letting people know what they are, it really does help them to understand and to respect you and to respect your wishes. Because if you don't tell them, there isn't any way that they would know that they're crossing a line with you. For me in my life, what I like to do is on the weekends, I like to just sleep in and relax in the morning. Monday through Friday, I get up early every day and I'm pretty much on the go pretty much Monday through Friday. And I just have a lot of stuff to do. On the weekends, I like to take that time. I like to take that time to just sleep in and relax. That's something that I like to do. But I was getting family members or a particular family member that would call me on the weekend and just wake me up in the morning and just do things like that. And it was annoying. I was like, hey, on the weekend, I like to sleep in. Don't call me early in the morning on the weekend. I get up throughout the week. Please do not do this. They respected it somewhat. A few occasions they did call me and they did text me. But what I did is I just put on my do not disturb. I put on my do not disturb. And that way I was still putting my boundaries in place because you're not going to just disregard what I'm saying and just continue to do whatever you want to do. That's not going to work for me. So, yes, you have to verbalize them. And when I put on my do not disturb, they most definitely had something to say about that. Hey, yeah, I called you. Your phone went straight to voicemail. Yes, I have my phone off on the weekends because I'm sleeping in. Tip number two, very important tip is getting comfortable with saying no. You have to get comfortable with telling people no. You can't do everything for everybody all the time. That depletes your energy. You have to just get comfortable with saying no. It's hard, it's cringy, it's uncomfortable, especially with those particular family members who feel entitled to you and feel like, hey, you should be doing things for me, or hey, I need you for this, or hey, whatever the case may be. You have to get comfortable with saying no. I remember even at my age as an adult, I literally just started over the past 5 years, 5 to 7 years or so, I just started getting comfortable with saying no. I remember occasion last year when it was like a cold day, it was raining, and I really wasn't feeling well. And I had got up, I went to the store, and I did some other things. As soon as I came home, a family member called and they said, hey, I need you to do this. I said, no, I can't. They didn't like it. They most definitely didn't like it. They most definitely stopped talking to me as well because of that. And you know what? I was fine with that because I have to put me first sometimes. Because even though they're not putting me first and they're not showing me any consideration, I have to put me first. Nobody is going to put me first. I have to make sure that I'm doing that for myself. And it felt really good because that person really didn't realize all of the 99 million times I said, yeah, let me do this, let me do that. Yes, I'll help you. Yes, I'll be there. But that one time I said no, they stopped talking to me. That's fine. But you have to get comfortable with saying no. You have to. It's something that, we all have to do at one point. If not, then people will continue to take us for granted. People will attempt to use us and just, to get what they need. And that is not a good feeling for us as people. So get comfortable with saying no. Now, guys, here is my third and final tip is limit time spent. Limit your time spent with people who are toxic or who is demanding. You have to limit that time. Sometimes you can get on a phone call with people and you're in a good mood and you're happy and you're uplifted, and then here they come with their toxic dump truck and they dump all that junk all over you. And then about time you get off that phone or about time you finish hanging out with them, you're feeling down, you're feeling depressed or sad or whatever. Limit the time. That is so crucial. That is so key. You have to limit the time. Especially this tip goes for like family. everybody knows, like, you have those family members, it could be parents, siblings, whatever the case may be. Yeah, it might be kind of hard to cut them off like it would, if you were dealing like with a coworker or a neighbor or, just a stranger. But if this is your family, if this is your core group of people, it's kind of hard to cut them off. But what I do like to do is limit time spent. I value time a lot. To me, time is the most valuable commodity on this planet, is time, because that's something that you can't get back. But with that being said, I limit the time that I spend either talking to or just engaging with those particular people who I consider to be toxic dump trucks. But guys, these were my 3 quick tips on setting boundaries in your day-to-day life. Guys, thank you so much for tuning into this video. I hope you found it valuable. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to my channel. I will be releasing more content. And I thank you so much. Bye.